So welcome back to the channel, and this is your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, travelling to the Amex Stadium to play what is widely thought to be one of our biggest bogey teams, Brighton and Hove Albion. So much as usual coming up in this team news, predicted lineup, score predictions, interview with my dad Magic Moss, and of course Bruno has had his press conference. We're going to be delving into all of that, and there's a small little cheeky announcement in the video if you watch it closely. So, yeah, there will be a small little announcement towards the end of this video if you watch to the end, so watch out for that. But before I get it stuck into the video totally, it is my mum's birthday today, 83 years young, and I love her very, very, very much. So I know she takes time to read the comments, so if you could leave her a little happy message, birthday wish, that would be much appreciated, and make sure she gets to read them all out. Getting into the team, and of course Brighton didn't have a game the weekend because their match with Tottenham Hotspur was called off due to a COVID outbreak within the Spurs camp. Brighton have had their own issues with COVID this week. In Graham Potter's interview with the media, he confirmed that there was 3 or 4 cases with Brighton. They've also got a few out injured, but the match is not in danger, or doesn't seem to be in danger. Things could always change overnight, of course, but looking like it will go ahead. And in Bruno Lage's press conference today, we have touched on the COVID issue. He has confirmed that Wolves, although they had recent cases with Marcel and Podence, currently no one in the squad has got COVID. And I'm going to go on the basis of that. What my team prediction is. We do know that Wolves will be without one of the first names on the team sheet, Raul Jimenez, due to his crazy sending off 2 yellow cards in the space of 30 seconds at the weekend. So he's going to be out for 1 game. So who's going to start up front? Well, this is the team that I think that Bruno will go with. Sarr in goal, the usual back 3 of Cody, Sayis and Kilman. Wing backs Aït-Nouri and also Semedo. There could be an argument that Marcel might come in and give Aït-Nouri a bit of rest. In the middle, I think it'd be Moutinho and Neves again, but of course Dendoncker could come in for either one of those, and he could even settle for that 3-man midfield again, depending on how he decides to line up. But I think it'll go with the 3-4-3, and then the 3 in attack. I'd like to see Traoré start again. I think Daniel Podence should come back into the team, and there's an argument for Wang to lead the line, but personally I want to see Silva lead the line. He's been very, very patient. He hasn't had much of an opportunity. I think if he doesn't start this game, well, that says a lot about Bruno's faith in him, but I think, you know, it's the closest thing to Raul's we've got, and I think he needs to have his opportunity, and he'll be chomping at the bit, and that's where I'd like to see as my team. You may disagree. Leave me your thoughts below on this one. Before we get stuck further into the press conference and of course our score predictions, let's go over to see what my dad Magic Moss has to say about this one. So we're here with Magic Moss, and who have you got with you today?
What's his name? I don't know. What's his name? I give him a name, yeah.
What are you going to go with?
Ellie the Elephant.
Ellie the Elephant.
Ellie, that's a good name.
And you might be able to do it. The part of the circus. You can do that on the way out.
Yeah.
So we're looking ahead to Brighton game, Dad, away at the Amex Stadium. Brighton against Wolves. Another tough trip for Wolves. What are you thinking for this one, Dad?
I think Wolves will win that one as well.
And what are you going to go for as a
score?
I'll
go 3-1 for Wolves.
Are you giving Brighton a goal?
I'm going to give him a chance.
Brighton are our bogey team.
Yeah,
we often batter them and never score. I mean, many times. But you think it's going to do? We're going to break the hoodoo on this one.
Yes, definitely, David.
And who's going to score them 3 goals, Dad?
Well, I know Bonanza,
Royal,
Cody
coming up from the back on the corner.
Well, he's a good captain.
We love Cody. Everyone loves Cody. He's been doing well recently. So, Dad, What are you going to sing us out with?
You're
going to do Nelly the Elephant? Nelly the Elephant. Dun, 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 dun,
now, I see trees of green,
Ooh.
red roses too. I see them blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Just when babies cry, I see them grow. They'll know more than I'll ever know. But Wolves are going to win 3-1. Come on in, Wolves.
Fantastic. Always Wolves, Dad.
Always Wolves, David. Look after yourself, son, and everybody else.
Thanks as always to my dad. Always puts a smile on our face. And as I say, there's a little announcement coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Let's get into the main points out of Bruno Lage's press conference today on what he's had to say. He's talked about the Brighton. Every game is important. Premier League is an opportunity. Every game. Brighton are playing well. Good players, experienced manager. We never prioritise specific games. Prepared to go there and try and play the game to win. Obviously, Brighton have drawn an awful lot of games. They don't lose many, but it's quite a while since they've won a game, so they will want and see this as an important opportunity for them at home against Wolves, who have, of course, been struggling to score goals. Only 1 goal for Wolves in their last 6 matches, which isn't great at all, is it? Lage says no fresh absentees, still Neto, Johnny, Mosquera and of course Jimenez in terms of his red card. He's talked about the struggles to score. He said, we do need to score more, we're creating chances, we deserve after 16 games, we deserve more, 3 or 4 more goals. They're going to continue to play, give confidence to our players, and that's what they're going to focus on. He's also reiterated that 80% of Wolves' work on the training ground is on offence, creating chances and scoring goals. They don't, in his words, spend much time on defending. Considering that, we do defend really, really well. But obviously, Bruno Lage is all about building from the back to the front. As I say, on the COVID situation, he said all of his players are double vaccinated. When he came, he had the opportunity. He saw them have all the players have their second vaccination. He's had his, and the doctor is currently talking at the appropriate time in which to fit in, obviously, the players' booster jabs. Obviously, with a very tight schedule of matches, it is obviously operative that they find the right time to give them the vaccine in case they have a little bit of reaction to that. But currently, no COVID cases in the Wolves camp. But as we know, there has been a lot around the Premier League and the new COVID rules have come in. Wolves are travelling in 2 separate coaches to Brighton. They're wearing masks in communal areas and in meetings, and of course now the Premier League's announced that there will be lateral flow tests every day and PCR tests twice a week with Premier League players, whilst obviously the danger of the Omicron variant raises his head back over here in the UK. In terms of my score prediction for this one, I'm just going to be positive. You're going to call me insane or mad or whatever, but I'm going to go for Brighton 1, Wolves 3. Sooner or later we're going to stop scoring, and I think when we do, it'll be a bit like the Notts Forest game. The goals will go in. Saying that, I do know that, you know, many times we've battered Brighton and still come out on the wrong end. They are a bogey team, but surely that bogey's got to be broken sooner or later, and I hope very much that it will be on Wednesday night. Me personally will not be travelling to this game down at the Amex. It's the first match I've actually will have missed this season. Just work and everything, it's impossible. However, that does give us a bit of a Brucey bonus for you that might like to enjoy. We're going to bring the watch along back for one game only. It was very popular during lockdown, so I'll put the link on the end for you here. We'll be live from 7:15 just before the game, and we'll be joined, all being well, by my dad on the sofa, Magic Moss, as well. So hopefully you'll be looking forward to that, watching it along with me, joining in the conversation, and let's hope Wolves do perform well and get those 3 points, much needed 3 points, which has set us up then for the Chelsea game at the weekend. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please smash a like to the video. Feel free to share. Make sure you leave a comment, and of course, if you're new, please subscribe and hit the bell notifications on, and I'll hopefully you can join me on the watch along. And all the best to the 3,000 Wolves fans that are travelling down to the Amex. As always, they will give their full voices and hopefully cheer the boys on to a win. Until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.